Hi, I'm Zoe Amma, and in this video I want to share with you some thoughts on how to lead your board through AI decision making. So I've recently been working with 50 small charity leaders on our Charity AI Leadership Accelerator program in partnership with Microsoft. And I know one of the most daunting things that they found was how you start that conversation with your board about AI and how you start to get buy-in for your next steps with it, especially when you might still be working out what those next steps are. So what I want to do in this video is to share 4 key things that you can do to get that conversation going and to begin to provide some guidance to your board about what those next steps might be. So there are 4 key things that you can do. So the first thing is to talk to your board about how the world in which your charity is working is changing. So for example, if you are a small mental health charity, you might talk to them about how there may be people that you support who may be starting to ask for advice about how they feel or some of the challenges that they're facing from AI tools. You might see that there are AI services out there to support some of the people that you are working with. The more you can help them understand that the world in which your charities is working is starting to evolve, then the more they will start to sit up and take notice that your organisation might have to change as well. The second question is to start to share your emerging vision for AI. Now, if you've watched the first video in the series, and I strongly recommend you do that before having that conversation with your board, we ended that video by beginning to sketch out what success looks like. What is your charity starting to aim for? How is AI going to help you do that? So starting to test some of those ideas for where you might be going and what success will look like will be really useful in beginning to create a bit of a path for where your organisation might go next and help them understand what does that look like, what are we aiming for here. The third question is to start to outline how your governance might need to evolve, and that could be as simple as every board meeting, we're going to report back on the different ways in which we're using AI and to share what we've learned and what's gone well and what might need to be developed, and also where we might not be using AI as well. Another part of your governance approach might be bringing on a trustee who's got some AI skills and will be able to provide some guidance and support. So taking those next step forward with defining what your governance could look like will really help give your board that reassurance. The fourth thing that you can do is start to define what success will look like, what you're going to measure along the way. So you might say to them, well, we'll know when we're on the right track when we're beginning to save some time. We might also be saving some money. We'll have identified some ways in which we know that by using AI we will increase our impact. So we're going to test a few of these every quarter, and then I'll tell you more about how that's gone at the next board meeting. So starting to get a little bit more specific about what success might look like and what you're going to measure along the way. If you found that useful, please do have a look at the other videos in this series and please do sign up for more AI resources and support for leaders in the link at the end of this video.